Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with VoD review. We've got the second day of NACL upon us as we have Blue Otter versus TLC to start off. And guys, this was another upset. Blue Otter partnered up with C9, took down both LCS affiliates to split in NACL, in FlyC and now TLC. And we get to see how they do it here. As always, if you guys are enjoying this, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub. And if you want to follow me and maybe tune into the live streams, where you can chat along and watch live. I'm CubbyXX on Twitter and Twitch and pretty much everywhere. So, that being said, let's dive on in. Okay. Game 1. Blue Water. We have Ash Prio, which we enjoy. TLC, definitely focus bans. No Hui for Samakin, no Darius for Quacker, and no Aurora. We are, of course, on 14-15. And this is Fearless, which does matter. So we have Ash. I really like the not pairing here. I think that Leona in MF is good, but the cleanse value and the treads value, if you go Leo here, it does go through the roof. I think a lot of teams are just defaulting to Leona plus Sedge or like Ash Leona because Leona is strong right now. But Nautilus makes it a lot tougher to decide what summoner spell you're going to choose as marksman. And you aren't as treads, like, treads aren't just like, you know, the default. This game, I think treads are still probably the default. But, yeah, that's fun. MF Lilia response. I think Lilia's grabbed too early. My theory on Lilia right now is if Lilia is, like, if you can get picked by the enemy team, she's not that good. And I think right now with what's showing Ash not, like, I would not pick Lilia on 2. I was talking about how Immortals were taking it too early this past weekend. I would agree here for TLC. Narblind. Actually, not Narblind. This Udyr is likely in the hands of Quacker on this team. So banning out Samakin champs. Roamer's going to get counter pick. We have Braum pick. Braum pick's quite good here. We lack a little bit of main engage and hard engage for TLC, but if I'm playing Braum and not Ash, I'm a little bit reactive early. Honestly, Udyr too. Like, all these champs, like, 2 of the champs kind of have to come into you. And Ash is immobile. Like, outside of Flash. So, very vulnerable to Braum. I like the Braum pick here, actually, a lot. I really like Brand into the Braum, though. I think, like, overall, like, what's showing, this is pretty strong for Brand as well. And then it's Trist. So we end up having enough magic damage. We're a little bit magic damage heavy, but I don't think it's bad on Blue Water by any means. And Udyr should be able to hold the door for a double marksman. A little bit better than the Gnar and Lilia can. TLC is going to be kind of about absorbing engages and then trying to repel with this and this. I think game plan for Blue Water is to kill Lilia first. And if they do that, I think it's quite good. We have runes. Yay! Fine. I like Conquer a little bit better, but I think that you should split the red and yellow tree. Yes! Base Rovex. Rovex is always based. He always takes his point. No! 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 This is more acceptable. I really like green and conditioning overgrowth on supports. I actually think the stats are really nice. Like, in this lane, like, you're just going to straight up win this lane. So, especially, like, I don't think bone plating makes much of a difference in this lane. I really like this, actually. I also don't think bone plating makes much of a difference against Ash. You lose it for free. Really like the green. Kill base as always. Alright, everything's fun. Okay. Demolish on Kimdown, though, for Braum is crazy. I don't know when you're ever going to proc Demolish. Unless you're, like, in a lane swap scenario. I'll be real. Final life, baby. Okay, nice. I think not spotted here in the brush. I mean, honestly, this is one where I like, this is fine from Kimdown. But I think Spawn should throw back an auto on Rovex. Just take the stun, I think. Like, if Kim autos levitate, they can actually pressure that too. I think TLC didn't lane as efficiently as they could there. Okay, kill saving buffs for last, so we're really setting up the super clear for second clear. Music's here on time. They kill the ward, so they can really pressure this bot lane. Yeah, I like this. I mean, TLC, like, they're kind of aware of it. Nice from Kim down. That's good brawn mechanics there. Ooh. I think Music's trying to guess the W. This is good brawn mechanics. You can throw the Q. Ideally, you want to do it before Aftershock, like the Q connects, so that you get it through Aftershock. So it's a hair weight. You don't get as much damage, but you can't guarantee you land a Q. I think Music's trying to guess the W from Kim. So good discipline there by Kimmy. And they spot kill. Music's clear is going to have him wrapping up around the dragon. And I think that dragon takes for Blue Otter is fine. Whoa. Why? Did this lane not get in? No, this lane's in. That's crazy. Mino likey from Levitate. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. I do like this from Quacker. He's just holding the wave. So yeah, he's going to get the TP out first. And now if he plays a little bit of war attrition, he's going to have to match TP here shortly, but he was able to get the wave in and walk back. So if he takes some health away from the Gnar, like post going Mega, it's okay for him. Okay, never mind. Just going to go TP now. That's fine, though. I think Quacker, the way he played this out, is fine. Yeah, he's got steel caps early. That's good. Grubs are being taken. We do have music. Hold on, what do music do here? So he goes wraps into maybe mid. Honestly, it's a little bit split here from Rovex and Kim down. They're here to hover mid. Mid's down a little bit. So they're going to get Samek in a good base. Okay, give me just half health. It's still Grubs. But it should be Drake. Oh. Really? Yes, Blue Otter. No Blue Otter. Oh, it's... Ooh. Hold on. Keel burned? Wow, okay. I mean, I like this idea. I'm here for this idea, by the way. I actually think it's a nice sequence. Like, they chunk Kim down, and then they chase him. I think Rovex plays this nicely. Also, like, Levitate has the wave, because Spawn was yoinked for Grubs, too. Spawn did get this wave all the way in, but now it's slow pushing out. Ooh, Levitate based here. Okay, Levitate into the base. Okay, that's fine. He had no base yet. Is that spawn different from TL Coach spawn? Yes. I just don't think Keel can approach like this. Like, we're walking into Nautilus. I know that, like, he dies. It's a nice WQ from Music. That's really nice. But regardless, I don't think Keel can take this path. I think Keel has to go a long way. Like he's gotta if he wraps around and he's here, it's way better. So I think Keel should have taken this path. Because then he hits E, like potentially it's E on music post flash. Oh shit, no, he didn't flash. But I think he can force music flash. Like, we can fight music when he's here, and we don't let him flash the wall for free. And also, we're under less threat. We're closer to our team, so we can flash to the turret instead of flashing where music's still able to bang us. Well played. Okay. Oopsie on the approach from Keel. Oh, Keel's not going for the, is this Cosmic Drive? Lilia? Okay. Interesting. I wonder what our read is here for Keel. On the Cosmic. I mean, it feeds into, like, what Lilia wants decently well. I can see that, but... Okay. I mean, I think the dropping the Drake to try and dive bot's fine. Drake does get cleaned up, though, by TLC. And Levitate at least gets a base. Okay. This is all fine. What do we swap here as TLC? Oh, just for grubs? Okay. Alright, this is good. I mean, we're late, though. So, like, by those metrics, like, I think we should kind of drop grubs here for TLC. I don't know about the swap. Because they have shove in top, it's fine. Like, Quacker can go bot and catch, and then we have Ash catch. Yeah, I don't think the swap's, like, super worth it. They don't really drop waves. And this is the scenario where, like, TLC... Or, if this is TL LCS, they do put their bot lane mid. I want bot lane mid here. Like, Roamer's trying to base. I guess Roamer has no TP. He can stop. Okay, never mind. Is there a world we can get bot lane mid? Not really. Roamer hovered. I think if Roamer plays this wave and not the Drake... Like, for me, bot's chunked enough where Roamer can play wave and then still interact. I think if he plays wave, kills it, and then they reset, they can actually get a world where... I think you do want Jenkins bot if you want to play grubs, and you put Roamer top, and then you put bot mid. I'm going to start looking for like more opportunities for teams to put bot lane mid. Because I really think it should be the meta. Like here, Samakin had this wave all the way in. I want Samakin. I guess they're going to play grubs. I want Samakin to go bot. Like off this wave. I want them to reset while they take dragon and then answer the waves then. Like if Samakin and bot lane resets after these waves, they can swap it and be a little bit safer for grubs. And it ends up being a little bit sloppy. They get it. Like look at how Levitate walks. Like he does the cross country skiing mile. And we send Udyr bot. If we're clean and Samakin bases on this wave, which he got in, and then bot lane is basing too, we can actually swap it where bot catches mid, Samakin catches bot, and it's going to be cleaner overall. And if you're against Gnar, you don't give a fuck. You're quirky. All right, good flash spawn. Oh, well played. Yeah, Kim goes down, but they're going to get Levitate too. I think it's fine. Yeah. Well played. This is a good take from TL. Again, I think Blue Otter could... Blue Otter's looking for the dive. And they're getting tailed. Spawn catches the wave high. So Rovex eats tower shots, and then Music gets caught. Music doesn't have booties yet. That hurts. Yeah, Music not having booties hurts here. Nice jump from Roamer, too. It takes the Pyroclasm away. Alright, well played. Good job. I don't think that Blue Otter can go for that. Samakin hadn't based. Like, Samakin items... I guess Triss hasn't based either. They have brand item, but... I don't know. Keel walks over control ward, so he's late with Kim. That's actually smart. That's a good walk from Keel. There's a chance, like, if Keel walks straight to the play, he gets picked right here on my screen. All right. Yeah, they did overforce for sure. Samakin just got a Phage and a Sheen. And there's a Kraken Slayer on Roamer. Oh, I don't like Kraken Slayer. I think it should be Bork now for Tristana. I don't think Kraken should be built on this patch. Well, only exception, like, maybe Xayah. But we should go Essence Reaver now on Xayah. Okay. I mean, this is one where, like, if I'm Levitate, why don't I throw this? I feel like this is like it should be now. You can go for Kim down, by the way. Like, if you line up with the wave, Kim down has no escape. If these two are here, like, we throw it here. Because he's missing flash. I think that you can get through Kim down. Going for spawn and trying to take sums, I mean, that's fine, but I think they let them get a little bit too far back. They should have thrown it while Music's in fog. It's just me. I don't think you need the long stun. You just need it to line up not shit. Alright, so we tickle the Herald. Roamer to get bought in, so he's on reset. We end up getting Herald. Nice. Why are we... What? Oh, it's off Drake? So TL take Drake. They get the bot side waves in. They reset. It's a wee bit split. Why does Jenkins walk mid? Why does Jenkins walk mid here? Like, in what world does Nar not go top? We have 4 minutes of dead time on the map. We should just be try-lining. I guess maybe he's waiting for Udyr to show. Okay. Is top shoving away? They get the right line assignments in the end. But I find it weird that TLC, like, they all shift up here. I think Blue Otter's deploy is a lot cleaner. They're playing away from their vision. And TLC are playing... Blue Otter's playing away from TLC vision, and TLC is responding. So, like, they can't really play on Udyr, but... They just get stuck. Yeah, and then there's the play mid. So that's actually, like, I know this didn't connect from Blue Water. This is a nice sequence from them. Like, bot gets the wave in. They trap them top, and they look for a play on MF. That's a good sequence. And they take a wrap for it. Because they jailed them top. I don't know why TL... Like, TL, for me, elected into being jailed top. Yeah, it was weird. Good job from Rovex here, honestly. I mean, music's going to go down. I think Rovex actually interrupted the best he could. Also, I mean, I don't think this is not a good fight for Blue Water. Partly because, like, because Udyr shifted on that wave. Now Nar gets the wave in. Udyr responds. And Jenkins walks up. So I don't like Blue Water going for this. I think that they should be patient. Their bot and mid are jailed. Yeah. And I was surprised that Levitate rotated too. Yeah. Levitate. Yeah. Okay. That's no bueno. Good job, TL. That was poor from Blue Water. I think the shift was good, but then they just didn't respect the TL gets a shift again. So, like, they didn't respect the response from TL, which was good. Now Trist is really fed. Trist is really scary right now.
Could be great, but like you said,
Foresight, what's up? I assume it's Coach Foresight from the Combine. Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, this game's getting a little out of control. Oh, Levitate. So again, mid prio is going over to TL here, and Samakin's dead. Blue Water try and cut him off towards top, but like this just gets immediately tailed after this wave, and Ash is jailed. This is just being... I think it's dropped on the timer. I kind of dropped the drop. I don't love Keel's flash. I know that he's getting banged by Nautilus here. But I don't think he has to make this play. Yeah, it ends up being a pretty even trade, frankly. I mean, one more auto and alt and he gets it, but that's a miscalculation for sure. Maybe he thinks that he can't get there because of... this is fine, actually, from Roamer. It looks bad, but he's getting slowed, and then Levitate gets speed buff, so I actually think... but he had Fleet. He should look for one more. It's fine. I don't think it's as bad as it looks, but... Oh, nice. Good job, Samikin. Just on a word. Okay, that's kind of sloppy from TLC. I mean, I actually think that's a winning fight from TLC. I just think that Keel played his hand too fast. Like, I don't think the Keel needs to flash in here on top of this. We can always fish for Brand, like look for ease. Music's no flash, so we can kind of long chase him. I think we just played it too fast. They had all the numbers that they long chase. All right. Blue Water drops a lot of mid lanes waves to look for plays. Like, they catch mid-low a lot. I think they kind of have to in this game. Like, you do have Ashe, and if you don't go Shiv on Ashe, then you don't have Prio. Like, it's hard to contest mid waves, but we're seeing a little bit how it warps the game is split or split. As they're swapping Samikin bot to try and protect the Baron being started. So, like, he can respond to the play. Okay, nice. That's a good trade. I mean, Music did drop his flash for that, and Samikin did too, so it's worth for Jenkins, but... Yeah, they can start Baron off that if they really want to, or they can always threaten to start. This probably should lead the Dragon for TL. I think they get shoved, they reset, they fix a wave. Okay. Okay. Remember's gonna be a hair wait, but it's okay. Samikin wants to respawn. Oh. It's not a great opener. I mean, okay, never mind. We just one-tap Kim down. I was not expecting Kim down to get one-tapped like that, I'll be honest. Yeah, I still get Drake off of it. I mean, if I'm TLC, I think that's fine. Everything was thrown into Kim down, so I think Blue Otter, like, retreating and sacking, that's fine. They don't have the tools to fight. We do have Asher up again. It was interesting, though. What? The fuck? I will say, I think that, I like the pinch that Blue Water creates here with Rovex. Like, it gets... I mean, good call from Blue Water. It kills late. Also, Rovex walking through is smart. I really like Rovex walking through. What the fuck happened? Like, Brand does that much damage? Really? Also, how does knockup come in? Is that Baron? They got Baron knockups? And it TL? That's crazy. That's really unlucky, actually. That actually killed Roamer. Holy shit. What? A paid actor? Kim Down doesn't have ult. Bramall is kind of like a big engage tool. Like, there's no engage here for TLC. They literally just walk in and get roasted by Bran. I will say, like, we mentioned in draft, the TLC frontline, not quite as good. They do lack engage tools. They want to play for lane and then try and use Lily ult to set up for MF. But MF, like, Braum isn't really a good setup for MF. Not as good outside of lane and, like, in a river scenario like this. Wow. I mean... Jesus. All right, hindsight 2020. It's actually such a shit game for Alistar, though, for Kim Down. I think Kim Down needs some form of engage, though. Do we Blitzcrank? Like, high key, like... You kind of lose Thane, but... They literally just did this off, like, Jenkins Mega Timer. And... alpha'd it. Wow. And they can't walk in. Like, wow. I will say, I think Jenkins can maybe help walk in here. Like him zoning off Rovex for me is kind of weird. I know, like, you want to keep Rovex out, but Rovex walking through all this is smart. Rovex walking through this was really smart. I know he dies. I don't give a fuck. That Baron, though, being a paid actor is crazy. I like the Baron from Blue Water. I think that, like, Samakin being down TP, they're fine just playing the 4-1 out. I don't want to... I actually don't want to see them, like, play 3 lanes here. I think that kind of leaves you vulnerable to Lilia. I think this has to be the angle for Levitate. I know, like, you encourage Kim down to actually eat it to get the carries, and this is a narrow path. So, like Triss could buffer. You're a little bit scared of that, but even if Triss buffers, I think conditions, and firing that outside the choke, just not going to connect. So if we're going to fire there, I think that's the angle. Ooh. Nice wall up here from Jenkins. He hides it in the hop. Really, Jenkins is a good NAR player. Very good. Good Zanya's response from music, so. They get... Yeah, Brand just does a bajillion damage. Dude, Brand is so fucking OP. I love Brands. Wow, that's game. I didn't really talk about scaling this game. It's weird, because I think because of the lack of frontline for TLC, it's kind of a hard game for Triss playing up against Ashe Not and Udyr. It doesn't do more damage. He goes Electrocute. If you want to do more damage, you go Conquer, you know? Oh, that's not good. Like, the lack of, there just is a lack of frontline for TLC, and it's really hurting. And it's tough against Brand, like, playing frontline. Again, I think the pick advantage is on Lilia. Okay, they actually get Soul for this. Soul doesn't matter this game. That was sloppy from Pool Otter, but it's not going to matter. Good positioning here from Levitate, by the way. I think that where Jenkins played the fight, I don't think it was a terrible engage. Like, they at least got Music, but Music got his full combo off because he won Zanya's, so. Maybe if Jenkins finds Music into the wall there, it's a win. But then the team has to reach to respawn. I don't like Levitate throwing these arrows down mid. I think that, like... I at least appreciate that he's trying to play with terrain here. But if we're going to play with terrain, we should angle the arrow, like, into the terrain itself. And not just through the choke, which I think he's aiming for. I think that talking with Levitate about how to use terrain for some of these skill shots could actually help a lot. Rock Electrocute off of 2 abilities because of the passive. That is true. So, because of how much AoE damage he has, though, it's pretty easy to stack up the Conqueror, too. And I think that going full Yellow Tree is really valuable for Bran. Like, you get bonus mana, ability haste, and cut down. Versus Red Tree, where I think the middle point in Red Tree isn't super valuable. So I'd rather drop that. That's a nice arrow. There's a fly in my room. It is a suicide Baron, but I don't know what else TLC can really do. Again, they don't have frontline, and they aren't setting up a pit, like a choke. Like, Jenkins just stacked up Mega. I think Jenkins, if they want to do this, he has to take this Cinder and then walk around immediately. Like, he can't show here. He has to, they have to go for the pinch in here. Right? So, I think this ward actually should be here. This one should be here. So watch for that. Because that ward being placed, you don't have all the coverage around the wall. Like, Jenkins is able to find it, it's just slow. Yeah, it's a good stall from Blue Water. Because now it ends up being a suicide Baron. Yeah, I agree. I think draft cap was pretty big this game. Like, I mean, TLC plays a lot of comps that are really aggressive for lane. But the lack of frontline for Lilia and Tristana really hurts. Like, if you want to play Lilia Trist, I think that you want, like, shit that slows down the fight. I think this is a game where Jin's really good for stuff like Lilia Trist. I actually think Jin would have been really valuable this game. Also, the Braum. I like Braum and the Ashe Not, but Braum has no value when you're lacking engage like that. So, I think if you run Braum, you run Ivern. And then you just eat it. Anyway, game 2. Ah, yes, the Samakin Zoe. It got through. Okay. Ezreal first pick and then Rumble Leona. Nice. I like this opener. We do have a side swap. Aurora's going to stay ban. We keep the bans and add an Olaf for TLC when we first pick Ezreal. Yeah, Samakin's the Zoe player from the ladder. Worth knowing. So it's fun. We have the Rel answer with these two gone. I guess the Rel answer is probably just because like Alistar feels really shit into these two. So that's fine. Take away Jhin. I don't think you need to take away Jhin this game. It does synergize kind of well with this. There's fucking bug in my room, man. And I actually do like the Vi ban quite a bit. Oh, they ended up going Rumble Jungle. And they put Aatrox top into Sion. Sion makes a lot of sense. We're going to start seeing more Sion in the Rumble, especially in NACL with Fearless. I'm kind of shocked that they ended up going Callista. Because, again, like TLC, you're just accepting we are playing early game. And Callista into Sion, like... I mean... I think Callista wants a long fight. We aren't doing any damage to Sion. Like, what do you play here? I mean, I actually think it's a really good Xayah game, if you want to go Xayah. At least, like, you have access to an earlier LDR. I kind of want to see Xayah here from spawn. I think this would have been a really good Xayah game. You'd be a little bit vulnerable to Zoe. But I actually think Xayah ult would be big, and you'd have more ways to deal with Sion. And you're kind of on your own. This front line is not real into this. I think Aatrox is going to get boom-boomed. And honestly, I like how Blue Otter is playing Sion, because two of the better Sion matchups would be banned by a lot of teams. You're already a little bit low on Sion matchups. I'll be real. That's kind of funny to think about, actually. Guys, Trundle split push. No. I don't know. I think Orange Xayah would have been decent setup this game, actually. But that's just me. It is a spawn mainstay chap. Like, he's good at it, but I don't think... Callisto, like, wants a long fight. Aatrox does not want a long fight. And Rumble does not want a long fight. So we kind of have, like, some weird dysenergy here. Which is what kind of fight we want as a team. Okay, so Samakin in this setup, he's going to go double mana and then no mana item. He's been testing this, I guess. So I'm going to default and trust to Samakin Zoe. We have the blue tree variation. We do have second winds. Oh, nice. Okay. Actually, getting access to ability hits like this from Rumble is pretty nice. Ooh. I likey. I do not likey, Kimmy. Give me my Fanta life and no bone plating. Alright. I detest bone plating on support. You too, Rovex. You're usually based about this. Oh, we have a reverse clear from music. Interesting. Wonder what the conditions are for that. It is spotted by TL. I will say I'm not the best Rumble jungle tech person. I know that like if you land a harpoon and overheat, you can win a lot of duels. And Red Smite helps with that. What's up, Cubby? Oh no, Samakin. All right, we're down a little bit in CS. I will say I really like Leona into Zoe because Zoe ult is a telegraphed ability, and Leona can play with that really nicely. We have a dive. Oh, but it's traded. So Kimmy leads with flash, which I don't like. I think there's no reason to rush this play. Like, we see Sejuani on the other side of the map, and that's why Kimmy goes down. So I would have rather had Kimmy not lead with flash. There really is no reason to rush that play. Spawn could lead the wave here if he wants. I think he's going to do, yeah. Rivek's going to play with stopping the base, maybe? Nope, alright. Good base. The fact the kill went over to Zeri, though, means that that dive is kind of just whatever. So. This matchup sucks for Sion. You never get a Q off, but eventually you will be Sion. Oh! Did Kimmy... Oh, they must have spotted them. Nice. About that D tier. I mean, it was a fun tweet. If anyone should be tweeting that tier list out, though, it should be Dragonsteel. I utterly disrespect them. Let's be honest, you guys are, you know, you're one tier above. According to the standings, at least, you know. Now, you guys are playing good league, though. All right, so Roamer did some work in this lane. Hey, what's up, Zach? That was a fun TBT you had. We are scaling, though. You guys are scaling. You have some big wins and have played the top teams very competitively. You're like NRG from last summer, you know? We beat the good teams and we lose to the bad teams. All right. So Drake for the Rumble. And Grubs for TLC as well. Makes sense given the matchups that TL have. So just all early game. All right, Twitch. There are some funny throwback clips for sure. You see Quacker trying to get the Q off before it gets canceled. It's kind of the battle you run. As Spawn able to flash out. Nice. Well played. Very well played by Spawn. And Kimmy. Kimmy going for the catch there is good too. How is Cincy Fear doing? Well, they're Fear Starforge now, and they're doing really well. Their team's good. Okay, Quacker's surviving and thriving. Actually, Quacker's first base is really... How the fuck did Quacker get this first base? Wait, did he ult back? So we got Bommies and ulted back, I assume? Yeah. Nice. Well played, Quacker. I mean, that's like why this lane's kind of chill. Like, Bramble and Bommies is where you want to be. Okay, good job. That's good knowledge of the matchup here from Quacker. I appreciate Quacker in this format because we never saw Quacker play this many champs, and I think it's been good for Quacker. This guy, like, he does play his shit well, which I always have appreciated about him. But I just think it's forced his hand more, you know? Like, he's unironically a player that I feel like benefited from this format. So this is on Fate's Call. Cooldown. Okay, I like the attack again. This is spotted. So Keel's going to trail. And yeah, so Kimby catching that's kind of nice. And it's a really good Rumble ult. Yeah, this is really, really nice from Keel. This was all scouted out by TLC. I appreciate the idea from Blue Water, but their jungle was lit up from Kimmy here. So from... Oh, so they reset on even wave. They got it in. And Rovax used his timer to pull mid. So then he based. And Kimmy was able to get the wards in because of that. So they scout out Sejuani moving. And Keel's able to have knowledge and respond. Good play from Keel. Nice rumble ult too. This is a really good rumble ult. That is a high value rumble ult. Alright, well played. Good uke. Good uke from Samikin. He's going to try and hold on here. Is Jenkins not going Black Cleaver? Jenkins? I thought it was just like Black Cleaver default when you play Aatrox in the tanks. Oh, Sundered Sky? I feel like you want Cleaver into Sky. I don't know. I feel like Cleaver is really good this game for your top side. Like, you're really effective in the 3, and you're boosting your damage from 2. I mean, I'm glad it's not Eclipse. Okay, he's fisting either way, so that's cool. Quacker's going to TP back. And we have a bot laner's mid now, which is fine. So 2 plates go over to Jenkins. Nice. And we have a swap. All right, so we swap for Herald. Jenkins has TP. Roamer doesn't. This is good from TLC. I like this. All right, so TLC force him off. Oh my god. Sammy! Holy fuck. Wow, okay. So... I gotta say, the Rumble ult's only on a Rovex. And I appreciate how Quacker's holding the line. Oh, the Samikin flash is really good. I feel like the send on the Samikin's what is bad. Like, Keel... Oh, he gets solo ulted. Yeah, Keel's up a little. And we can't break Sion. We cannot break Sion! Wow. Roamer eat in place, too? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, no. This was a disaster. Wow. Nice flash by Samikin. That bought him the space he needed. He's got Rocket Belt. He also dropped the Ignite, picked up the flash from Kim down. So Kim flashing there was a mistake. Gives Samikin another flash. And Samikin cleans the fuck up. Samikin Zoe, let's go! Ezreal E's correctly, free triple. I don't know if I don't know if it's free, but yeah, that hurt a lot. That hurt quite a bit. Nice flash from Levitate to clean up Roamer. Ooh. Hey, Sam, if Sammy's based here, he flashes. I don't know if he had to E up, but I know he doesn't keep the space, but it would guarantee it. They still get it. Maybe. Yeah. What, did he flash in place and get the W to apply? Based. Wow. I mean, Keel didn't sync his ult up with TLC. And Solar Flare was also down. So, like, the ults just didn't connect, and then they got toasted and roasted by a Scion. Wow. Good fight from Samikin, too. I think Samikin played this fight really well. Oh, he had a Q. He had a Q. I didn't see the Q. He hit it in the wall. Nice. I even missed that Q. I didn't see the cast, so. Slight cope. All right, well, that hurts. Still mid-outer taken, so turrets 2-0. Then we have top to knock down, but they're going to stay bot here because Dragon's spawning, and Blue Outer's going to give. Yeah, we haven't mentioned scaling in this game. I think that Scion's pretty unkillable, so I'm going to really favor Blue Outer scaling. Also, TLC, like, I don't know, Aatrox just isn't a real tank for me, so. Yo, Toad Amarillo. What is good? What's up, guys? We're VoD reviewing some NACL action. Oh yeah. This was a banger of a series. I know that we're a Blue Water fan now. Samikin Zoe, so cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, this build he went for, I was a big fan of with the tech. The mana flow bands and presence of mind in the 0 mana items. Just to take the stats. It struggled a bit in lane, but the team, we just won over the team fight where he got the triple kill. It was quite big. It was quite big. Hey, what's up, guys? Appreciate all you that tune into the NACL co-streams. It's been fun. I'm really excited for the Tier 2 event that's gonna be between like all the teams here in the Americas. It's gonna be a blast. Salt League, my favorite, even when I am hypertensive. It's a fun league. It's been really competitive this split too. Like, we have a really fun playoff picture. Some surprises. Blue Water being one of them. This match being one of them, right? I mean, honestly, I wasn't too surprised at the result of this one. Given the play this split, I would have been surprised at the start of the year. Nice jukes here from Samikin. Little rocket belt action. Yeah, and TLC is just way overreaching here. Hi, salutes from Spain. What up? I was also co-streaming LA playoffs. I think NACL teams are better. Some of the NACL teams are really good. Like, I mean, Dragonsteel's playing good-ass league, you know? Yuji is a really, really good player. Scary Jerry's been having a great year. Surdy's very good. Shaden's very good. We got some good players in the league. Yeah, I saw there was a big upset in LA, right? With, shit, which team just went down? It was the team at MSI. I'm blanking. Honestly, I don't see NACL teams drop a single game at the Brazil event. We shall see who they send. Because some of our teams like to beat themselves. If we're being honest. Unfortunately, TLC is one of those teams. I do think at TLC, though, like, they play, like, really, really... They're always really indexing towards early game and draft. And they just don't play clean enough to, like, win some of these games. They just end up getting outscaled. Alright, so we are on Soul here for TLC. I really don't think Ocean Soul matters that much this game. You're going to have longer fights against Scion Sedge, so it makes a little bit of an impact for Aatrox, but I think that we're outscaled so hard on TLC that, like, Soul doesn't really make a big impact this game. I just don't see how we can get through a Scion. Why? Or... Ooh. I don't like this ult. I like the E on the Quacker. Okay, never mind. We had the Rumble melt the Scion. It's fine. TP angle coming in too from... Ooh. Okay, this actually isn't bad. Semicon's a little bit late. Nice E from Roamer. Whoop. All right. Toad's thumbnails on YouTube for NACL. You'll be amazed. I'm sure they're great. I mean, we had our boy Niles on for the interview, so I hope that got a little bit of a arouse a lot of the fellow viewers. Our boy Niles. All right, so Soul for TLC, 2.5k gold lead. I mean, again, I think this is a pretty even game right now. I think it's a pretty even game right now. That was a good fight from TLC. Like, Keel has to be the one that kills Scion. Right, no one else can kill Scion. It has to be Keel. Is he going Knight's Vow? Wait, we have a bonus Ruby Crystal? Interesting. Pure Cinema. Okay, so side lane matchup is much better. Like, Jenkins murders the side lane already, but with the Ocean Soul, you can trade for free. Oh, okay. That's fine for Scion. I like that item. All right, so we start Baron. Ooh, okay. Not bad. I mean, it's all for ult. It's a trade-off for TLC, but at least Quacker doesn't get one tap by Keel this time around. So we're learning from the last fight. We're learning. It's all about buying time for Elder, I think. There is enough damage from TLC to force Baron if they want to, but I don't know if Blue Water wants to fight them. Executioner's calling for Levitate. Levitate not going for LDR, of course. We are on the new patch, so we are now LDR haters. It only gives you an extra 1080. That's interesting, though. I mean, it's pretty effective against double marksman Aatrox. All right, Levitate's got a burn cleanse. Nice ult from Kim down here. I mean, decent setup so far for Elder. It's really hard for Blue Otter to play a side lane. They don't want Zoe and Aatrox either. You can't get ran down. But we do have a death cap on Samikin. That's pretty big. So Zoe's going for the boom boom damage. I mean, again, I don't mind Samikin's Zoe build. I feel like the no mana, like going Presence of Mind, Mana Flow Band, and then getting universal blue buffs, like it seemed playable. It seemed pretty playable. Oh. TLC can't play this aggro. They have Callista Smite. Oh, Jenga's got one tap, though. Oh my god, it's a thickie. Oh, it's a tragedy. Wow, Keelik's got absolutely clapped. Okay. Honestly, I think the Jenkins... I would rather have Jenkins here. This is a little bit of hindsight. But I know that the control ward's here. I think that this would have been a better pocket from to attack from. And then we have Kim just catch Scion ult. Like, Jenkins ends up being kind of isolated. But I think if Jenkins, like... Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. It's like here, right? Like, we're playing really far north in this pocket. I don't think there's any way the blue water, like, are going to cross this line on the map. They just don't have the waves. They don't have the prio. Like, they... So, I feel like if Jenkins is, like, holding this angle... I mean, this ends up being dark for blue water. TLC don't know it's dark because that's not where they've been. But I think this is a better pinch than playing up here. Because like, if you're up here, like it's really easy for blue water, like playing this arc and actually be kind of safe. Whereas if you're here, they're already stuck in river if you're gonna attack, and then you have the ramp in the jungle to play safe too, on your side of the map. And then they don't get in here. Like I think getting in here makes things a little bit awkward. Because again, like Aatrox can hold this really, really, really well. So if Jenkins is here, like you might have a fight actually break out just from Aatrox being able to like drop Qs. At this point, Kliss is useless. Yeah. I mean, I didn't love the I thought Sion was a really good pick because Kliss or I just what was showing. And it was gonna like I think they expected it to be Rumble top. Sion's gotten some buffs. I think Sion's in a decent spot right now, especially like in our format with full Fearless. We're just gonna see more Sion. Yeah, Sion can't be moved by anything except for Rumble, right? Yeah, like again, Jenkins being isolated here, like he's just stuck. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's quite bad. We're out already? Yeah, I mean, I talked about it. Like, Olaf and Darius get banned against you guys because you have fucking Quacker. Those are two pretty bad Sion matchups. It's kind of awesome. Alright, this fight was all Levitate. It was all Rovex and Levitate. This engage from Rovex is really sweet. Like, we all stacked up for this. Really nice from Quacker, too. Really well played. I don't know. I think that, again, like, Jenkins was holding the wrong angle. I don't think that if you're on Elder, this angle does nothing for you. Like, this angle would have actually... Like, you can turn from this angle. You can't turn from this angle. Like, you're just on your own. Alright, so Baron's taken during the replay. And Blue Water now up gold. Again, Soul doesn't really matter this game. Ocean Soul is, like, so fucking useless. I swear to God, this Soul is just a state of mind. It's just vibes. It's the vibe Soul. It makes the Rift all, you know, serene and stuff. I like the Baron from Blue Water here, too. Like, having the Sion be the one, he can't really be moved. They get this wave all the way in, and then they just shift to their, like, their good waves. This is good stuff. I think the Zoe could have shifted a little bit faster, but it's fine. We're taking the safe route. Yes. This is a good Baron. This is a proper Baron. Good job, Coach Sneezes. At this point, I'm okay kind of looking for picks. I think this game's kind of hard for TLC, so I'm fine fishing on Sam McKinney. He's missing his normal flash. I think that's fine. All right. We decide this game next Elder. It was one Elder to recover for Blue Water, and then this fight's going to be much, much harder for TLC. Trying to get a Crypt Bloom in for Rumble. We do have some pen on Ezreal, but it's Serelda's. Wow, Quacker flash and save the Czar. I actually like that. I actually like that. Save your engage spell before Elder. I think if he loses R there, it's actually more important than flash for him. I think that was really smart. As now they're able to do this. Wow. Wow, Rovex. Damn. There's no face call, so Kimmy's kind of stuck. And then Rovex with another big flash engage. This one able to happen because Rovex has a reduced flash cooldown thanks to his inspiration tree. He goes down for the engage. Worth. Nice. That would say hit all of his autos against Kalista. We'd love to see it. That's game. Wow. All right. Nice 2-0 from Blue Water. Wow. I mean, I think they outscaled really hard in both drafts. They took advantage of it. Props to them. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning into this VoD review. We have another one coming up, but I got to wrap up the YouTube VoD because we clip the stream and post it to YouTube. So if you guys are watching now on YouTube, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub. And then follow me, CubbyXX, everywhere. See you for